In many ways, in the same way that people were telling me, hey, you can't go play Patrick Bateman, it's career suicide. And I was like, bring it on. I definitely want to do that. Other people also said, hey, you know, if you play Batman, that's it. You're never going to play anything else again. You will always be Batman. And I went, bring it on.
How long do the characters stay in your head?
Do they ever leave?
And the Oscar goes to Christian Bale, the fighter.
Best actor in an action movie. Christian Bale, The Dark Knight Rises.
Christian Bale, The Big Short.
Christian Bale for life.
Christian Bale, arguably known as one of the most talented actors of our generation. You probably know him as Patrick Bateman, or even the Batman, where he plays as Bruce Wayne in The Dark Knight. These are his greatest moments.
Christian, you commit to your roles in ways that I can only dream of. I just, you never turn in a bad performance. It's infuriating. I wish you would. One time, just suck once. It'd be great, okay?
When Christian Bale was asked about Patrick Bateman, he gave this answer.
What do you like about Patrick Bateman?
What do I like?
Yeah.
I like nothing about him. I mean, he's a completely unredeeming character, you know, and I didn't attempt to make him sympathetic at all. But what makes him entertaining is the fact that
he has no redeeming value.
But that at the same time, he finds himself in so many ridiculous situations and reacts in such a ridiculous manner. You know, he's certainly somebody that I wouldn't want to, you know, be at a table with and eating, but I'd certainly want to eavesdrop on his conversation.
Tom Hardy is known to be a Hollywood tough guy, but when he's asked about Christian Bale fight scenes, he switches character.
You've been cast as a villainous Bane in The Dark Knight Rises. Have you managed to kick Batman's ass yet?
Managed to kick his ass yet? I wouldn't want to. Christian Bale is not the kind of guy you want to piss off. Do you know? So we negotiate these fight scenes. Do you know what I mean? So I can't answer that.
Tom Hardy wasn't joking, because this is what happens when you mess with Christian Bale on set.
Okay, Christian, you know your scene? Okay, you're going to be executing this guy down here. Just use the other box as your reference. But before you execute him, the Terminator's going to bust into the scene. Terminator ready? Robot ready. Okay, last looks.
Very good.
Good. Christian, you ready? Sound. Sound speeds. And camera speed. And action.
I want you off the f***ing set, you prick!
I'm sorry.
No, don't just be sorry. Think for one f***ing second. What the f*** are you doing? Are you professional or not?
Yes, I am.
Do I f***ing walk around and rip down? No, shut the f*** up, Bruce. Do I what? No! No! Don't shut me up.
I'm not shutting you up.
Am I gonna walk around and rip your f***ing lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the f*** are you walking right through? Da-da-da-da, like this in the background. What the f*** is it with you? What don't you f***ing understand? You got any f***ing idea about, hey, it's f***ing distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the f***ing scene? Give me a f***ing answer. What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you. And how was it? I hope it was f***ing good, because it's useless now, isn't it?
Okay.
F***ing sake, man, you're amateur. McGee, you got f***ing something to say to this prick?
I didn't see it happen.
Well, somebody should be f***ing watching and keeping an eye on him.
Fair enough.
This is the second time that he doesn't give a fuck about what is going on in front of the camera. All right? I'm trying to fucking do a scene here, and I'm going, why the fuck is Shane walking in there? What is he doing there? Do you understand my mind is not in the scene if you're doing that?
I absolutely apologize. I'm sorry. I did not mean anything by it.
Stay off the fucking set, man. For fuck's sake. Right, let's go again. Let's not take a fucking minute. Let's go again. And let's not have you fucking walking in. You're unbelievable, man. You're unbelievable. Number of times you're strolling around in the background. I never had a DP behave like this. You don't understand what it's like working with actors. That's what that is.
No,
that's what that is, man. I'm telling you. I'm not asking, I'm telling you. You wouldn't have done that otherwise.
No, what it is looking at the light and making sure that you are...
I want to kick your fucking ass. You know, shut up for a second, all right? I'm going to go. Do you want me to go trash your lights? Do you want me to trash them? Then why are you trashing my scene? You are trashing my scene. You do it one more time, and I ain't walking on this set if you're still hired. I'm serious. You're a nice guy. You're a nice guy, but I don't cut it when you're bullshitting and around like this on set. Yeah, you might get it. He doesn't get it.
I get it.
You might.
I get it.
He does not get it.
And good adjustments, okay? For real. Honestly, I get it. Walk for 5 seconds.
No, I don't need any walking. He needs to stop walking.
I get that.
I ain't the one walking. Seriously, man, you and me, we're done professionally. Ass.
Not too long after the tape came out, here's what Christian Bale and the cast members had to say about the situation.
Oh, you know what? There's really nothing I can say about that I haven't said already. And you know, I have never tried to make any excuses for it. It was unacceptable, and I take it. You know, it's my fault. That's it.
It's terrible for all of us that that tape was released, because when you're working on a set, it's a creative experience, and you need a certain amount of protection and safety, because when you're filming a really intense scene, I mean, and the weather is crazy, and you haven't slept in 48 hours. I mean, like, people are raw, and I think Christian dealt with it with such integrity.
As a person, he's a consummate professional, completely dedicated to his craft, doesn't give a about the bells and whistles of being, you know, famous and all that bulldust. And so to work with him, you know, elevates your game. As a person, he's just the supreme professional. That's what it is. You know, comes in, does his job, goes home to his kids, and the proof's in the pudding. Look at his career.
What happened with the tape was just expression of a human being that expressed themselves and is being misinterpreted.
So misunderstood. It really broke my heart to see what was happening, because he was nothing but courteous. I think he has a lot of he's just got a lot of integrity, and he was very polite to me and funny and just kind. So when I saw that happen, it just broke my it really affected me, and I thought, so misunderstood. And I think it happens when you become a big celebrity.
And the funniest of them all, here's what Michael Caine had to say about this situation.
It's not like that. He doesn't swear in conversation, and I think he did it for 10 minutes. I did it for 12 once, so I've beaten him. I understand absolutely what happened, and I would understand me doing it, but I didn't understand him doing it. I didn't think he was capable of that. He's such a nice, gentle soul. I mean, I'm rough, and I can do the language and everything. No one recorded mine. No, they would be lying dead in an alley if they had.
When you think about Hollywood superstar celebrities, you think about flashy houses and flashy cars. Here's Christian Bale getting asked about why he still drives a Toyota Tacoma. Here's his answer.
One of the things that I thought was really interesting is when you mentioned that you're still driving a Tacoma. I mean, is there a reason?
Why is that interesting?
Well, because
I'll tell you why he's still driving that.
Please.
Because he's hoping that he can put a motorcycle in the flatbed.
I've been banned from my motorcycles, but I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to put. Yeah. He's quite right. Yes, you're quite right. I lit my dream.
I got you. If you sell the Tacoma, you're selling your dream.
Exactly right. Yes, you've nailed it.
Because you're asking me, like, why do you think it's so surprising? I guess people have this idea of, you know, Hollywood stars, they're driving like the nicest cars.
What are you saying? The Tacoma's not the nicest car.
How dare you? 2006 Tacoma, right?
2003, thank you very much.
Oh my God. That's
and secondhand even then. Yeah. Right.
Sweet.
But, you know, so sometimes everybody's got to pick something up, haven't they? So you need a pickup.
You won't believe how much of a savage Christian Bale is playing Save or Kill.
Star Wars or Star Trek?
I would save Star Wars. I've still got the figures. I've passed them on to my daughter. Yeah, I would save Star Wars.
The Wire or Mad Men?
Haven't seen either.
Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad. Are we saying save?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zelda or Mario?
Mario.
Han Solo or Indiana Jones?
Han Solo.
The Beatles or Rolling Stones?
Rolling Stones.
I like how decisive you are. Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings?
Lord of the Rings.
Iron Man or Captain America?
Don't really care.
NSYNC or Backstreet Boys?
No, get rid of
both. Twilight or 50 Shades of Grey?
No idea. No interest in either.
Alfred or Yoda?
Oh man, that is the trickiest one. Since I've killed both on others, can I please save both? There?
Sure, I'll let you have a pass.
I want Alfred with Yoda sitting on his head.
Back to the Future or Ghostbusters?
That's a tricky one, isn't it? I've got to go save. I haven't seen it for years, but I've got to save Back to the Future because I think it was the first film that I ever went to see by myself.
Michael Jackson or Prince? It's a tough one. You're giving me that look.
Save Prince.
My last two. Woody Allen or Mel Brooks?
This is a funny one, isn't it? All right. Mel Brooks. Save Mel Brooks.
Sure. Seinfeld or Friends?
Oh, come on, mate. Seinfeld. But mostly because for me, I didn't actually, growing up in England, I didn't watch Seinfeld, but I just love Larry David and Kirby Tuesday. So with the connection there, absolutely. Yeah.
When you're headed down that path, what's the food of choice that you most look forward to on the upswing?
Eggs and rice.
And when you're losing it, what's the food?
My kids' leftovers. Yeah.
Good to see you again. Happy holidays.
Here are some popular actors speaking about Christian Bale.
Are you ever not surprised at the level that Christian Bale goes through to like transform himself pull off these roles?
He's amazing. It's not surprising, but it's impressive. You know, I've come to recognize that if I'm going to be in a film with Christian, I'm going to have to show up, you know. I always like to show up, but when I'm in a film with him...
No, I get it. So
it really does.
So he's like an extra motivator.
Oh, yeah. I'm completely incentivized. And especially playing a role like Lynn, I knew that I was going to have the confidence in the performance that you believed that she could be side by side with this man of power, and you had to believe their relationship and their love story. So, I mean, I couldn't approach this with any, caution, really. I had to be sort of fearless and dive in.
Yeah, when Christian puts on that suit, it's really there. There's no added digital anything. That just looks like a movie when he's got it on. And
it changes in the suit, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something that's quite forbidding about him when he's on the set with you.
Well, he looks like a legend. He doesn't look like a person anymore. He looks like...
Yeah.
The Batman.
He looks like the Batman, yeah.
Yeah.
The real gift of working, the gift of working with Christian at all, but the gift of working with him now 3 times is sort of this unspoken trust that I know that I have for him, and I hope that he has with me, where I so trust where he's going, and he's so thoughtful. Everything has meaning, and so really to just get to be a dance partner is kind of how I think of it with Christian, because even though I realized in all of the films, which is so funny, that I actually am kind of controlling him, and yet it's true. I'm like, I kind of like that. But as an actor, I really feel like he's the one in the lead, just because of how thoughtful he is and how much I've learned from him over the years, from The Fighter to American Hustle to now, his commitment, his work ethic, everything. I just have so much respect for him and how much he puts into everything.
When my first day that I was sitting in between Christian and Tom, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, these guys, they're just like talent sandwich right here. I mean, like, they're two of the best actors of their generation. They could possibly be two of the best actors of all time. And I'm like, what are we going to talk about? Like, what? Are we going to talk about politics or world events? Or are we going to talk about, like, the method or what's going to happen? And we talked about Angry Birds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they were telling me, because I never played it, and I was asking, and so they started talking about that they liked the game, and I thought, well, maybe I should try it. So it was just, in spite of the fact that these are some of the most brilliant actors ever, they're also very normal people. So it was really lovely to just hear about their lives and get to know them.
Christian Bale again.
Yeah.
I like Christian Bale.
I like Christian Bale.
I think Christian Bale is great. Do you remember when they had that thing where they released the tapes of him being all angry on a film set?
Yeah.
And he got in trouble, and I went mad. I was like, you pay this guy to be unstable and crazy, right? And then when he's unstable and crazy, you go, oh, that's disgraceful. I mean, you pay him to be unstable and crazy.
But I wasn't surprised at that at all, because I used to have a very bad temper. I don't now.
Right.
But I used to. And I mean, what Christian did was quite pale to what I would do sometimes. Yeah, he did about 10 minutes. I once did 45 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, but there was no one recording it. Well, I think they started and ran out of tape.
But I think what happens though, if you ask an actor to be all kind of, keyed up and tense, and they've been waiting around all day to be a certain way, and then you kind of,
You know what worried me about that?
What?
That was a big special effects picture, right?
Right.
It takes ages for it to come out.
Right.
They recorded this during shooting, and the record never came on the television and the radio till the week it was being released.
Yeah.
Isn't that suspicious?
It is.
Christian Bale and Matt Damon's friendship is unmatched.
I do hope so, yes.
I wouldn't describe you as difficult, though. I would never use that word. I thought it was pleasurable to work with. I mean, just like very generous.
Well, it's great when you get someone and like they have, where it's cooperation that makes a great film.
Totally.
Of course, you're going to have conflict, but it's a cooperative conflict. It's a conflict that knows, hey, we're both looking out for the same thing. And actually, we didn't have any bloody conflict at all, did we? It was, he's a bloody great actor and never tries stepping on anyone's toes. Lets me do my thing. I want him to do his thing, and that works out bloody great. This was such a fun film to make.
And what's the kind of the best quality you found in each other then?
I think his generousn's in that
I'd
respect.
say the same about him.
There's a bromance going on.
No, but it's also just the dedication to the thing. Like I saw Bono interviewed once, and he was talking about that. He said when a song walks into the room, he goes, the way in our hierarchical system, he was talking about his band. He said the musician is low, the song is high.
Yeah.
And it's all about checking your own ego and all your stuff at the door and working in service of the thing that you're making together. Right. And I never felt anything other than Christian was totally there to make everybody better so that the thing could be better. You know what I mean?
Now you're super muscular. You're uber strong. ¿Qué ha cambiado en esta película de tus días del hombre murciélago?
Well, no, I'm actually in the process of losing a lot of weight for something I'm getting ready for next time. So people might hear what you're saying and then be looking at me and go, no, he's not. He's really not at all, because I've lost a lot of weight since we shot Terminator.
How you got your forearms so big? I mean, you're a fine figure of a man. Have you got any tips for me?
I have no idea, Joe. Sorry, mate. I got no tips for you on that. I mean, listen, previous to doing American Psycho, the only exercise I'd done was raising pints to my mouth, and maybe that built up my forearms at an early age.
5 words that rhyme with Dale. Bale, whale, hail, tail, male, and ABC, kale, Dale.
I'll be back. What was it like doing that? ¿Cómo fue pronunciar la frase clásica?
I didn't do it quite like that. I didn't do it quite the way that you did.
I'm gonna go return some videotapes.
All right, I know that line.
You are the perfect Terminator, baby.
Thank you very much.
Hasta la vista, amigo. Give me an hasta la vista.
Hasta la vista.
Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. Please make sure to hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.